This is about 3 months ago
Mm.
while I'm awaiting trial and asked me if I knew where to get some weed.
And we're live.
Yeah.
How is Jeremy doing?
Ruined his life,
update?
you know.
Oh.
He just
He
keeps
ruined his
shitting
life
out.
because he's like married with a family.
Yeah, and he keeps having those kids. Like he's got so many goddamn kids. So
Really?
many goddamn. I don't even know how many.
Wow.
Like she had one when he married her, and he's had at least 3 or 4 more.
You got to outnumber
like-
the original. Surrounded.
Oh my God, what a ruined life, you know. Like he's just working working so hard at like a shit job and just like not making very much money and just always bumming money from me or my dad and just and he's just a moron. He's just a moron, Woody. Let me now that my trial's over and everything. He called me. This is about 3 months ago while I'm awaiting trial and asked me if I knew where to get some weed.
Well, probably not in the mail.
I'm like, are you fucking insane? All of my lines are tapped. They're listening to this right now. You imbecile. No, I don't know. I'm glad I don't know.
He asked you for weed 3 months ago.
He called it green. And then like he immediately texts back, sorry, I think we had a misunderstanding there. I was talking about them organic collard greens that they got out there in Atlanta. And I'm just like, no, you close the.
Why wouldn't you just say, "Oh,
I
just meant I needed a loan of some money."
That's a little better.
That's better than collard greens.
It is, yeah.
Nobody's looking for organic collard greens.
Organic, yeah. You look like you eat organic collard greens, Jerome. There's just what an imbecile. I'm like, you realize I'm on federal probation, awaiting trial right now, right?
30 years at stake.
You realize this, right? And he's like, oh. And it like dawns on him, you know, like that Zach Galifianakis fucking equations in the air, fucking shit happens. But for him, instead of like trigonometry, it's like 1 + 2 equals 3, and shit like that floating around I was so upset about that.
That's so funny. Did he ask you if you knew where to get weed?
Imbecile.
That's stone cold retardation.
It is.
And it's not like he doesn't know. But like what, you know, my situation. Like I talked to him 6 or 8 months ago about everything that was going on. I was like, yeah, I'm hoping we get this wrapped up soon, but blah blah blah. And this could happen and that could happen. Just a nightmare, man. Don't do anything silly. You know, I know you don't do anything silly, Jeremy. You've got that family over there counting on you, and you probably can't afford a team of lawyers. So don't do anything silly. And he's like, oh. And I thought he said, okay, Kyle, I understand what you're saying. Thank you for giving me the heads up. But instead he just went, and just completely just forgot everything I said. So yeah, he's just, I guess he's doing terribly, but that's about par for the course for him.
When you said that he ruined his life, I was hoping you were looking at it through the Kyle lens, you know, like happily married, having new children is like the fate worse than death kind of thing. But that's not, it's
worse than that. Like I'm trying to think of somebody I know who's
worse
like,
than having a loving family of children. But...
yeah. Like I know a guy.
What's worse than that, Kyle?
Like I know a guy like what you're describing, and you know, he got married, he had 2 kids. One of them had like some sort of special needs where he had to have like some sort of serious surgery or something like that, and it was like,
you're talking about me till the very end.
No. and it was like, it's a rough life, but I bet he's happy with the decisions he's made. He's got a loving family, you know, he's got funny stories. You know, he's like, my daughter got kicked out of preschool. I was like, what happened? She's a biter. She bit everybody there. And when the teacher asked her why she was doing it, she bit the teacher. And so now she's staying with me. Isn't that right? Just like,
just got a hand on her forehead. So now we stay together.
Like that 11-year-old
all
from
over
Barry.
him.
Yeah, I just got that episode.
But no, oh, that's a great episode. The
really
with the
funny.
little
I
ninja girl.
The season the other night. Yeah, that was
Fuck
really
yeah,
funny.
man. Barry's great. So, but no, he's fucked his life up in the sense that like terrible wife, like real piece of shit person, like leeches off the government, and you know, real controlling and like you know, always. I feel like you should have your time away from your wife, and she shouldn't need you there all the time. And she shouldn't always know where the fuck you are if you're a trustworthy man. Like, it's one thing if you've cheated on her before or something like that, but Jeremy hasn't done that. And she's just, his phone will blow up and you can just hear her browbeating him and be like, when are you coming home? When are you going to fucking be here to watch these fucking children?
Oh, that sounds like hell on earth.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, all right, then you better. And, I know he's working like 60, 70 hours a week or something stupid. It's at a very manual, labor intensive job, like making whatever fucking gas tanks at a plant or some shit like that. It's just like, fuck, don't you ever wish your house would burn down and they'd all be in it? Like get a fresh start on this life. Like I mean, that's what I would hope for every fucking day that he's a volunteer fireman. I bet the hose doesn't connect just right. If that house ever catches on fire, it's gonna burn to the fucking ground. Because just I couldn't imagine being in that same position. Like I love my independence. I love my freedom to do just about whatever I want, for the most part. A few restrictions
within state lines.
That's right. I could ask permission. Perhaps they would allow me to travel, but at a given date. But nobody's browbeating me and fucking telling me what I can and can't do, and I can stay up fucking late if I want. If I want to leave the mess in the living room, I leave the fucking mess in the living room, and I'll shit in whichever toilet I want. I feel like he doesn't have these little liberties that I'm talking about right now. I couldn't.
He's got his designated shitting bathroom.
Probably.
She doesn't care for it in her bathroom, probably.
Yeah. I definitely have more than one bathroom.